So in today's session, we are discussing about ITSM modules. Okay. So ITSM stands for Information Technology Service Management, guys. ITSM stands for Information Technology Service Management. So Information Technology Service Management. So here ITSM is an application in ServiceNow, guys, which is meant for employees in the organization. ITSM application, ITSM is an application within ServiceNow. It is for employees purpose. Guys, remember you have to understand this point clearly. Employee is different. Customer is different. Vendor is different. Okay. So here employee means, let us say here Amazon company is there. In that Amazon company, I purchased one product. That means I am the customer. I purchased one product. I am the customer. Let us say I have got job in Amazon company. I am working for Amazon company. Now here I'm an employee of Amazon company. I'm not a customer here. Okay. So this ITSM product is for company employees purpose. Understand my point? This ITSM is for company employees purpose. Like ITSM application, we have customer service management, we have um, business management. Okay, we have business management and we have operations management, we have finance management. Okay, so likewise we have 40 applications, around 40 applications they are there in ServiceNow, guys. Okay, around 40 applications are there in ServiceNow. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about ITSM application, which is meant for employees purpose, information technology service management. Okay, so in the ITSM, we have again modules available. Modules. Okay, so incident management, problem management, change management, knowledge management. Okay, request management. These are the modules that are available in ITSM application, guys. Okay, so we will discuss one by one. So before we get into ITSM application, right, we'll also discuss briefly about other applications. We'll just quickly show you how many products are there in ServiceNow application. I mean, ServiceNow product, how many applications are there, we'll see. Hmm? So, yeah. Here you will be able to see customer service management, app engine, HR service delivery, HR service delivery, IT service management, IT operations management, HR service delivery, AI agents, ServiceNow AI controller tower, RaptorDB, workflow data fabric, workplace service delivery, customer service management, field service management. These all are the applications within ServiceNow, or these you can call it as products as well. These you can call it as product as well. Okay. Third party risk management. This is called TPRM. Okay. Security operations, telecommunications, service operations management, operational technology management. Okay. Telecommunications, network inventory, clinical data management. So talent management. These are the applications are products in service nowadays. Okay, we can call it as application, we can call it as product, you name it. Okay. So when ServiceNow company started, guys, it started with ITSM only. Later, they enhanced one by one, one by one. Okay. So what I mean to say is every application is built using tables only. The table concept we will be discussing. Every application is built, every application is built from the topics that we cover as part of this training. Getting my point? In this training, right? Whatever the topics that we discuss, using those topics, we will build applications in ServiceNow. Getting my point? So using the concepts that we discuss as part of this training, using those concepts only, these are all the products that are developed. Okay. If you understand this training clearly, that means you understand the core service now. You understand my point? These concepts, the topics that we are discussing in this training, right? Those are the core concepts in service now. Without these concepts, there is no ITSM, no ITBM, no GRC, no HRSD, no product or application in service now. So, guys, here these next 5 to 6 sessions will be for ITSM. Okay. After 5 to 6, 7 sessions, whatever the topics that we discussed, right? Using those concepts only, all these applications are built in service now. Okay. Using all those concepts only, these applications are built in service now, guys. So these are the core concepts. Getting my point? If you don't have knowledge on these core concepts, you cannot learn any application in service now, not only ITSM. Most of the people think that this is only ITSM training. Okay. It is a myth. This is not only ITSM training, guys. Okay. I told you right in the beginning, ServiceNow administration will be covered, ServiceNow development will be covered, plus ITSM. ITSM is like foundation, first ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor. There will be 40 floors, I told you, right? There will be 40 floors, I told you, right? In the demo session, I told you that so learning service now is like a building 40 floor apartment. In this training, the administration, it is like a foundation. Then the ground floor is like development. Then the first floor is like ITSM. Then after that HRSD. And after that you can build one by one, one by one. Guys, as I told you already, very few people build 5 floors, guys. Out of these 40 floors building, very few people have built 5 floors. Nobody has built 10 floors in the ServiceNow world. That means nobody can become uh, professional. Nobody can build 40 floors in ServiceNow. You don't have to learn 40 applications. Your life will be gone. That means your entire life will be gone. Entire life in the sense, what do we say? You will have some energetic life, right? 25 to 50. That life will be completed by completing this 40 floor building. Getting my point? So as I mentioned already, ServiceNow administration development plus ITSM will be covered. I also told you, right, HRSD sessions I will give you, ITOM also I'll give you, integrations also I'll give you. Those are the recorded sessions I told you. So that I'll give you. Okay, that's fine. So next one week we'll be discussing about ITSM applications. ITSM application, and the ITSM application we have modules, right? Those modules we'll discuss. After that, we'll discuss core concepts. Using those core concepts only, every application is built in ServiceNow, guys. Okay. So without those core concepts that we are discussing is part of this training, no ITSM, no ITBM, no ITOM, no GRC, no HRSD, no security operations, no TPRM, no telecommunications management, no application in ServiceNow without those core concepts. Those core concepts you are going to learn that comes under ServiceNow administration development, ITSM will be covered. And also I told you, right? HRSD, ITOM, integrations, those sessions will be given to you after completing this training. Hmm? Okay, now let us get back to ITSM here. ITSM stands for Information Technology Service Management. Here, incident management comes under ITSM, problem management comes under ITSM, change management comes under ITSM, knowledge management comes under ITSM, and request management comes under ITSM. We'll discuss one by one, guys. Okay. So first we'll get started with the incident management application, incident management module in the, okay, incident management module in the ITSM application. Okay. So Rahul will take your question in the end of the session. Okay. That's fine. So incident management, guys. First of all, we need to understand what is incident. Hmm? Incident, guys. Let us take our house as an example. Our house as an example. In our house, we will be using AC, Wi-Fi, fridge, TV, washing machine, geyser. We will be using all of these, right? Suppose if TV is not working all of a sudden, every day it is working, all of a sudden TV stopped working. That is called incident. That means incident means every day it will work. Suddenly it will not work. That is called incident. So every day AC is working and all of a sudden it stopped working. That is called incident. Every day the washing machine is working and all of a sudden it stopped working. Okay. So every day the geyser is working and all of a sudden it stopped working. That is an incident. Okay. So if something is not working, what exactly we will do? Let us say if the AC is not working, we will go to AC mechanic. Hmm? We will go to AC mechanic. That AC mechanic will actually repair it and he'll charge something. If geyser is not working, we'll go to a geyser related mechanic. That guy will actually provide solution. He'll charge something from us. Hmm? So, suppose if TV is not working, you will go to TV related mechanic and he will provide solution and he will charge from. Now you tell me, if TV is not working, do you go to AC mechanic? If TV is not working, we will not go to AC mechanic, right? Huh? Isn't it? If TV is not working, we'll go to TV mechanic. If AC is not working, we'll go to AC mechanic. Okay. General terminology, we call it as mechanics. Okay. But in company, we call them as admins. We call them as admins. In the IT terminology, we call them as admins. Software, right? We should call them as admins. We cannot call them as mechanics. Okay, that's fine. So, like in our home, we have multiple appliances, right? Similarly, we'll take IT company as an example. In the IT company will be using multiple applications. IT company will be using multiple applications. IT company will be using ServiceNow application. IT company will be using Power BI application, Tableau application, AWS application. Similarly, um, Power BI, Tableau, ServiceNow, Salesforce. So it will be using multiple applications in the organization, guys. Okay. So, guys, here, let me just explain the things clearly. Company will be using multiple applications like Salesforce, ServiceNow, Power BI, Tableau, isn't it? Company will be using multiple applications, right? Hmm? Like we use, AC, TV, geyser, washing machine in our home. Similarly, IT company use applications, software applications. Okay. So those applications will be used by every employee in the organization. Every employee will be using those applications. Let us say in the organization, there are actually 20 applications. Every employee use those 20 applications. Every employee use those 20 applications, guys. Okay. Suppose employee A is using 20 applications in the organization. And all of sudden, any of the application is not working for him. That is called incident. And employee B is also using 20 applications. And all of sudden, employee B is not able to access AWS application. That is a sudden interruption. Employee C is not able to access Power BI application all of sudden. That is called incident. Employee D is not able to access Tableau application all of sudden. That is called incident. Getting my point? The employee A is using 20 applications in the organization. So when employee A is using 20 applications in the organization, if any of the application is not working all of sudden, let us say employee A, Salesforce is not working. When employee is using Salesforce application is not working. Every day it is working fine, all of sudden it stopped working. Okay. So that is called incident. So here, this employee A should contact Salesforce mechanics. Mechanics are nothing but admins. So they have to contact Salesforce admins. There will be another employee in the organization who will provide Salesforce related, who will provide a solution to Salesforce issues. Getting my point? Employee B is having issue with the Power BI application. Every day Power BI application is working, all of a sudden it stopped working. All of a sudden it stopped working. So then employee B has to contact Power BI admins. Employee C, for him AWS application is not working. Every day it is working fine and all of a sudden it stopped working. Then employee C will contact AWS admins. Employee D, for him Tableau application is not working. Every day it is working fine. Okay. All of a sudden it stopped working. That is an incident. He has to contact Tableau admins. You understand, right? This is how it will work in the organizations, guys. Okay. In the every organization, you will be using software applications, right? Every organization will purchase software application, right? Those software application will be used by employees in the organization. When employees are using those software applications, if they get any trouble, they get any issue, all of a sudden that we call it as incident. That incident, will go to respect to admins. If it is issue with the Salesforce, the incident will go to Salesforce admins. If the issue with the AWS, It will go to AWS admins. If the issue with the Power BI, it will go to Power BI admins. The issue with the Tableau, it will go to Tableau admins. Likewise, in the organization, any issues will be solved. Understand my point? In any organization, if an employee get any issue, they will contact respective admins. They will be available on the Teams. They will be available on the phone call. They will be taking your screen share. They will be solving your issues. Got my point? That is how things will work in the organization. Okay. So here comes the picture, guys. From here, you should listen to me carefully. Okay. Employee A, for employee A is using, in the organization, employee A is using 20 applications. And all of a sudden, Salesforce application is not working for him. Okay. Salesforce application is not working for him. Then we call it as incident. We will contact Salesforce admins also. We will discuss. We have discussed already. Here, the point is how this employee A will contact Salesforce admin is what here we have to discuss. All in all. So, all in all, we have to discuss here. Employee A, how he will contact Salesforce admin is what we have to discuss now. Okay. Suppose employee A is making a phone call to Salesforce admins. Okay. So, are these phone recordings are stored somewhere? It is very difficult. These phone recordings are not stored, right? So it is very difficult to maintain. Employee A, when did he call Salesforce admin and all? We cannot track these details. Who did pick up from the Salesforce admin team? We are not sure. What is the solution he provided? We cannot guess it. When did he provide the solution? What solution he provided and all? We cannot track over the phone, right? Okay. So phone call doesn't work because we cannot track all the information through the phone call. Then employee A has messaged him. So are these messages are tracked properly? Messages are also will be in zigzag manner. The messages are not tracked in properly. So he tried to contact them phone call. Employee A Salesforce is not working. Then he wanted to meet a Salesforce admins. That is why he called them directly. If he called them directly, the details are not tracked properly. He texted them. The details are not tracked properly. He emailed them. He wrote an email to the Salesforce admins. Emails are also not tracked properly. Okay. Emails also not tracked properly. Okay. So in that case, there is no proper tracking, right? That is where ServiceNow has come into the picture. In ServiceNow, we call it as incident ticket. As soon as employee has any issue, first he has to go to ServiceNow and create a ticket. The ticket will go to Salesforce admins. Getting my point? Here, guys, remember, he is using 20 applications. Out of those 20 applications, ServiceNow is one of the application. ServiceNow is one of the application. So here, in this case, remember this point. Employee A, Salesforce is not working. He should not make a call. He should not chat with the Salesforce admins. He should not write an email. He should go to ServiceNow application. He has to create a ticket. That ticket will be assigned to Salesforce admins. So that when is the ticket created, we can track it. When is the ticket created? That we will see it in a moment. Okay. Fine. Employee E. Yeah, we did discuss only till employee A, B, C, D only, right? We'll discuss employee E. Employee E is facing issue with ServiceNow application itself. The ServiceNow is not working. Okay. There will be a employee service portal for ServiceNow for usage. So employee can create a incident ticket from service portal. That ticket will go to ServiceNow admins. Getting my point? As the issue is related to ServiceNow application, the ticket will go to ServiceNow admins. I told you, right? ServiceNow admins will work in the production environment. I told you. Getting my point? Here we don't do anything. We developers, we are ServiceNow developers. We don't do anything. So employee E also using 20 applications. Out of them, ServiceNow application is one of the 20 applications. ServiceNow application is not working for him. He can use service portal and he can create a ticket to ServiceNow admins. ServiceNow admins will contact employee E. They will provide the solution. ServiceNow admins will provide the solution. Okay. Let us take employee F. Employee F has uh, uh, issue with the Microsoft Dynamics application. Okay, Microsoft Dynamics application. So he should contact Microsoft Dynamics admins, right? He has to contact Microsoft Dynamics admins, right? So he should not make a call. He should not make a chart. He should not write an email. So what he should do, he should go to ServiceNow. In ServiceNow, he has to create an incident ticket. That ticket will directly go to Microsoft Dynamics admins. Microsoft Dynamics admins. That admin will contact employee F and then the issue will be sorted. Okay. Suppose employee A will go back to employee A. Employee A is using 20 applications and Salesforce application is not working. Okay. Salesforce application is not working. He should not make a call. He should not chat. He should not write an email. He should go to ServiceNow and create a ticket, incident ticket. The ticket will go to Salesforce admins. From the Salesforce admin, who is available at the time should start working on that incident ticket. In case for someone from that Salesforce admin team, he is not working on the employee A ticket, there will be managers, right? Salesforce admins will have manager, right? We can contact them. We can contact them. If nobody is actually providing the solution properly, we can contact the Salesforce admin manager. Getting my point? So that is how the incident management will work for employees in the organization, guys. So there is no call, there is no chatting option, there is no email option, only tickets in ServiceNow. Understand my point? Why ticket in ServiceNow means for better tracking purpose. If it is email, can we track when did I send the email? Who responded to that email? When did they provide the solution? What solution that provided? So I have to, if I have to check all this information, I have to open the email thread and I have to note it down. Okay, this time somebody has sent email. This is what the short description. This is the description. This guy has responded. This is the solution provided. At this time, he provided the solution. At this time, I checked it. At this time, I confirmed it. These are all information. I cannot track it from the email properly. I cannot track it from the phone. I cannot track it from the charting. That is where every employee, when they get any issue, they have to create a ticket in ServiceNow. The ticket will go to respective admin team. So here, ServiceNow is acting as a bridge between teams, guys. So ServiceNow has solved this problem in the organizations. ServiceNow has solved this problem in the organizations. Okay. Understand? So we will now see one example so that you will be able to understand incident management in detail, guys. Okay. So I am working in the Wipro company. Wipro company has 20 applications. Okay, Wipro company has 20 applications. I am one of the employee in the Wipro company. I am one of the employee in the Wipro company. I am also using 20 applications. My Salesforce application is not working. My Salesforce application is not working. Then what will I do? I should not write any email to ServiceNow Salesforce admins. I should not write any, I should not make call. I should not chat, right? So then what I will do? I also use ServiceNow application, right? I'll go to ServiceNow, Wipro company ServiceNow. Okay. So I'll open the incident application. You can see under incident application menu, you will be able to see create new. You have to click on create new. So this is the incident form, guys. This form will be visible to every employee in the organization. So here, caller means who is facing the issue. Uday Gadiparthi. Uday Gadiparthi is the one who is facing issue. Okay, getting my point. Here, category. So is that which application is it? Is it software application or hardware application or network application? Which one is it? Software application. In the software application, I am selecting subcategory as operating system. Hmm? What kind of services it will provide? So IT services it will provide. Okay. So guys, under this service, there should be sub services, guys. There are no sub services. You can ignore this field for now. You can ignore this field for now. Configuration item means on which particular application you are facing the issue. Salesforce, right? I have to select Salesforce here. Okay. So here in this field, there will be list of applications that are available in the organization. You can see here. There are 20 applications, right? Those 20 applications you can see here. Okay. Unable to open UI pages on the Salesforce application. Okay. So I'm not able to see pages in the Salesforce application. So this is called short description, guys. Just explaining the issue in a single line. This is a complete description. You have to write it in detail. You getting my point? So here, guys, suppose I did not create the ticket. I called them. I called the Salesforce admin. In that case, what exactly they does? They will create a incident on behalf of us, and they will mark it as phone. Channel means how we contacted them. Suppose instead of creating the incident directly, we directly called them. What they does? They will create an incident and they will select the channel as phone. Getting my point? Suppose you did not call them, you emailed, you mailed them. So they will create an incident for you and they will select here as email. Suppose you texted them, you chatted with them. So then they will select here as chat option here. Okay. Instead of you did not create the incident. Okay. You did not create the incident. You directly called them. They will create an incident on your name selecting caller as Uday Gadiparthi, providing all this information. They will listen to you on the phone call, right? They will listen to you on the phone call. They will write it all this information. They will select the contact type as phone. They will create an incident for you. Got my point? That is what actually is channel about. And here state, whenever we are creating the incident, it will be always in the new state. Okay. So impact means, guys, here, this one is a little bit important. If you are the only one who is facing issue, then you will select impact as low. If your whole team is facing issue, then that is medium. Whole organization is facing issue, then you will select a high. But you don't know whole organization is facing the issue or not, right? You know only you are facing the issue or not. You can also know your team is facing the issue or not. That is reachable, right? Your team is reachable. The whole organization is facing the issue or not, you cannot understand it, right? So that is why we don't create as an individual employee, we will create maximum low impact or medium impact. We don't create high impact incidents. So we can restrict it, creating high impact incidents. We can restrict it. For now, I am the only one who is facing issue. That is why I am selecting low impact. By default, it is low. Urgency. If it is very urgent, okay, or else if it is not solved, your manager will kill you. In that case, you will mark it as high urgency. So low impact means you are the only one who is facing issue, but very urgent. Based on this impact and urgency, the priority will be populated. Based on this priority only, Salesforce admins will work. If it is high impact and high urgency means everybody in the organization is facing the issue, but it is very urgent. Then critical. Critical means Salesforce admins should immediately start working on this incident. Understand my point? Impact and urgency. Based on the impact and urgency, priority will be populated. How it will be populated and all we will be discussing in coming sessions. Okay. Getting my point? Okay. This will be finally assigned to Salesforce admins. So here I have created a group called Salesforce level 1 support group, guys. So users groups, when we are discussing the user administration, users groups we discussed, right? In that group, right, I created a Salesforce level 1 support group. I'll quickly show you guys. In the user administration, go to groups. In the groups, I created Salesforce level 1 support group I created. Okay. So that groups only we can select here. Those groups only we can select here. Okay.
The employee can select the groups.
Employee can select groups.
Okay.
Employee can select the groups.
Crazy.
Who is raising the ticket? So here, now you created an incident to the Salesforce admin team. Salesforce admin team. But one benefit in the organization is that whenever you select Salesforce here, it will be automatically assigned to Salesforce admins. The benefit in the organization is that whenever you select Tableau here, it will be automatically assigned to Tableau admins. Whenever you select AWS here, it will be automatically assigned to AWS admins. That is how it will work in the organization. Now you created an incident, guys. Okay. So somebody from the Salesforce admin team should start working on this incident, right? So guys, from the Salesforce admin team, some people might be in the leave. Some people might be in the morning shift. Some people might be in the evening shift. Some people might be in the afternoon shift. Suppose you created this incident in the morning time. Whoever is available in the morning time, whoever is not in the leave, that person will start working on this incident. So Alan is available in the morning. So this is this guy assigned to person is actually the responsible person to provide the solution to Uday Gadiparthi about ServiceNow application, Salesforce application. As soon as it is assigned to this guy, it will be marked as in progress, guys. In progress means this guy has started working on the Salesforce issue. Now here you can clearly see, guys, if you scroll down, you can see clear information is there or not. If it is phone call, if it is email, if it is chat, can we see all this clear information here? Huh? No, right? We cannot see all this clear information. So it is changed to new to in progress. Assigned to person is Alan Rabeck. What time it is changed? By whom it is changed? Clear information is tracked, right? Okay. And then finally, this guy has provided the solution to Uday Gadiparthi. Okay. So those comments also you can write it here. Comments means general conversation, right? General conversation, we call it as comments in ServiceNow. Okay. So we have two places here. This is for comments. Comments between the employee who created the ticket and Salesforce admin. Work notes means in the Salesforce admins only, there will be 5 admins will be there. If you write a comment, only those 5 members can see it. Getting my point? Comment means it is between caller and Salesforce admins. Work notes means only between Salesforce admins. Okay. So if you want to write any comment, comments are visible to customer visible. Customer visible means the person who created the ticket, right? That person will be visible. So at the rate Uday Gadiparthi, please follow below solution. So in the phone conversation, we cannot track it, right? That phone conversation, we call it as comments. Those comments, we can write it down. So finally, this assigned to person has provided the solution. And as soon as he provided the solution, we can mark it as resolved here. So while resolving it, it will ask you to provide the resolution code. Solution provided. Whatever the solution that you provided, you can write it down here. The Salesforce admin will do it. Okay. So you resolved this incident. As soon as it is resolved, you can see what time it is resolved. What time it is resolved. Who resolved it? Is tracked or not? And now finally the solution is provided. In case Uday Gadiparthi is not satisfied with that solution, he can again move it back to in progress. He can demand this assigned person to rework on it. Okay? Getting my point? So once that is called reopening the ticket. Here, this Uday Gadiparthi is not satisfied with the solution. He has demanded assigned to person to rework on it. He made it as in progress again. So later again, he provided the solution. He marked it as resolved. Okay, again you have to provide the resolution code and note again. So finally, you provided the solution. Uday Gadiparthi is satisfied with your solution, and Uday Gadiparthi Salesforce issue is resolved. Okay, and then finally, incident is actually closed. Incident is actually closed. So incident closed means, guys, you cannot reopen it. Closed means permanently closed. That issue is solved, permanently solved. There is no reopening. Once it is closed, there is no concept of reopening, guys. After few days, if you get the same issue, you have to create another incident.
Cancel the solution.
Yeah.
They write some bug notes, right? You can't go back and see and do the same process.
So that solution did not work. That is why it has come second time, right? So that solution is not required. You need another solution. So once incident is closed, there is no reopening back. Okay, closed means permanently closed. Getting resolved means you propose the solution. If he accepts it, that is fine. If he doesn't accept it, we have to rework on it. That is how the things will work in the companies, guys. Okay. We can see every information regarding this incident. When did we change it to closed state? When did we move to closed state? When did we reopen it? Every information is tracked here, right? You can see resolved to closed. Every information is tracked here, right? Okay. This state field, how many times we changed it? Who changed it? We can clearly see the record history as well in ServiceNow. So I'm going to open the so this is the incident number, right? 74099. 74099. I am going to open this record history. Here you can see caller field, how many times we updated. Description field, how many times we updated. What time we updated. Who updated it. Every information is clearly tracked here. Every information is clearly tracked, right? So here if you see state field, how many times we changed it. We will just see. So state field was first in the new state. That was the first zero update. What time? By Uday Gadiparthi. New to in progress. First update. This time by Uday Gadiparthi. So in progress to resolved. Resolved to in progress. In progress to resolved. Resolved to closed. Every information is clearly tracked or not. So if you just go to the incident all, just to click on all here. Now you will be able to see the incident number here. Copy the number, incident number. So 74099. This is the one, right? This is the incident number. What time we opened it? 17 minutes ago. Configuration at my Salesforce. This is the short description. Uday Gadiparthi. Caller is Uday Gadiparthi. Priority is critical. State is closed. All the incident information you can see assigned to Salesforce level 1 team. Active false. Created at what time? Who created it? Updated at what time? Who updated it? How many updates are made? What time it was closed? All the incident information is tracked, right? For better tracking purpose, ServiceNow is used in the organization space. Even after 10 years also, you can see this information. Even after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years also, you can see this information. Getting? So that means here, guys, ServiceNow will act as a bridge between teams in the organization. Every employee will be using multiple applications, guys. Every employee will be using multiple applications. If any of the application is not working, first point of contact is he has to go to ServiceNow and create an incident ticket. In case if he is not creating the ticket because of lack of knowledge, he should contact directly the admin team, right? Respect to admins, they have to contact, right? They will create an incident for him.
Respect to admin or ServiceNow?
ServiceNow admins are not the point of contacts here. If your application, Salesforce application is not working, okay, You have to go to ServiceNow and create a ticket. The ticket will go to Salesforce admins. You should not contact ServiceNow admins here.
If we టికెట్ జనరేట్ చేయలేదు లేదు వేరే వాళ్ళ కాల్ చేసి చెప్పారు బట్ వాళ్ళు కాల్ చేసి యూజ్ చేస్తారు.
Same company ID team.
So see here, in case employee is facing issue on the Salesforce application, he did not create a ticket in the incident. He should contact directly Salesforce admins. They will create an incident. Okay. Suppose employee ServiceNow application is not working. He will create a ticket in ServiceNow. ServiceNow means ServiceNow application is not working means not whole ServiceNow. Some part of ServiceNow. He will create a ticket in ServiceNow. That ticket will go to respective ServiceNow admin. Okay. In case he did not create a ticket in ServiceNow, he directly contacted ServiceNow admins. ServiceNow admins will create a incident for that employee. Got it, right? So here ServiceNow is acting as a bridge between admin teams and employees. Okay. So here what will be our role and all, you guys confused, right? Huh? ServiceNow admin's role, I told you. If any employee is having any problem with ServiceNow application, they will contact ServiceNow admins. Got it, right? Employee will be using multiple applications. Out of those applications, ServiceNow is one of the applications. ServiceNow application is not working for him. They will contact ServiceNow admins. ServiceNow admins are the responsible person to provide the solution to the employee. Here, we are the responsible persons to design this incident form, guys. Whatever the form that we are seeing here, right? We should design this form as a ServiceNow developer, so that every employee use this form to create the tickets to respective admins. We as a ServiceNow developer should design this whole form. Okay. We as a ServiceNow developer should design this incident form so that every employee use this incident form to create the tickets to respective admins. Got it, right? Have a clear idea. Just allow me a minute, guys. Guys, now you can ask your questions, guys, if you have any questions. Everyone, are you able to understand the concept clearly? Balram?
Yes, Uday, I have a doubt that after we creating the incident and we assigned the respectable assignment group, who are all available in the on that shift timings, they only assign, right, into their name.
Themselves should assign on their name.
We cannot select the person, right?
No, we should not assign it. In case if we assign it to someone, if that person is on leave, nobody will own that ticket, right?
Okay. Oh, after the clearing the solution, they only need to close the incident of the confirmation of the user,
You
right?
will create the incident. You will create the incident only by assigning to particular group. You should not assign it to someone from that particular team. No,
Okay.
who is available from the.
They only assign into their name.
Yeah, they should only assign on their names.
Okay. After the issue resolution, they need to close after the confirmation of the user, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sudha, you can ask your question.
Are you there?
Yeah. Hi.
I'm listening to this class for the first time. Like, I'm new.
Rajesh, so guys, there will be KT sessions, guys. During KT sessions, they'll tell you when something is broken, you should go to ServiceNow and you should open incident form. Opening the incident form doesn't require PG, post-graduation degree, right? If any application is not working, we have to go to ServiceNow and we have to open the incident form. Opening the incident form and filling the details doesn't require any extra knowledge, right? That's a simple general logic. Sudha, you can go ahead.
Yes, I have also listened to the previous 3 classes.
Hmm.
I'm a bit confused and I have few doubts.
Yeah, you can ask your doubts.
Okay. So now you have said that we are going to, sorry, to create incident. We will create incident in ServiceNow application, or we will create incident in the Amazon application if we have an problem in Amazon.
Can you please make it more clear about this question?
Okay. So I have problem with Amazon application
What
and
are,
I want to create.
hold on. So you belong to which company? In which company Amazon application is not working? You have to give me the clarity here.
Okay. So now I belong to Infosys
Hmm.
and I am using here Salesforce application.
Hmm.
So my application is not working for
Hmm.
me.
Hmm.
So will I use Salesforce application to create incident, or I will directly go for ServiceNow portal to create incident?
Okay, you are working in the Infosys company and you are
Mhm.
using Salesforce application. That Salesforce application is not working.
Yes.
So when the Salesforce application is not working, you will not create tickets in Salesforce.
Yes. Okay.
You should go to ServiceNow and create the ticket.
Okay.
Getting my point. ServiceNow is only especially for tracking the information.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
ServiceNow duty is to track the information properly.
Okay.
Any application, not only Salesforce.
Yes. Yes.
You are working for Infosys application. In the
Yes.
Infosys application, you are using 50 applications. Out of 50 applications, any application is not working, you should go to ServiceNow.
Okay. So in ServiceNow under my organization, what all the applications have access, they will be recorded.
Yes.
So by using them, I can create an incident.
Yes.
Okay, the admin will create the incident. Okay.
You will create the incident to the admin team.
Yes, yes. Okay. And
Yeah, go ahead. Rahul, you can ask your question
yes, that's all for now.
here. Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Rahul, you can ask your question.
Uh, Hi there. Can you hear?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I just asked at the beginning, like which project will be doing is it?
So in ServiceNow, so here we are discussing about ITSM application, right? We are going to build a separate application for it. We are going to build a separate application, which I'll tell you in coming sessions.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it like just the domain just
Sorry,
which domain will be working in? The project will be in which domain?
which domain in the sense I didn't understand.
It's like telecom domain or banking.
No, it's not actually telecom domain, it is customer domain.
Okay. So we'll also have service now in telecom and other domains. This
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
So, for example, we are creating this incidents and everything, right?
Sorry. I didn't understand, Rahul. Could you please come again? So we have applications for telecom in ServiceNow. We have applications for HR. We have applications for governance. We have application for security. Okay. So suppose beyond these 40 applications, if your company need a new application, 41 application, we can also create it. That is what we are going to do.
Sorry, Uday, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
So, for example, we will be creating all these incidents and everything, right? So, in real time, if we are working in a project, like we'll be creating, we'll be implementing, like creating everything. For example, in place of channel or state or impact urgency, we'll be creating according to the company's, right? Whatever the company needs, so we'll be creating that.
Yes.
So, like we'll be assigning these things, or we'll be just creating the its type of Jiras or that one, or we directly creating this.
See, Rahul, as I mentioned already, we will not be creating the incidents. That is not our duty. We are responsible person to design this incident form so that every employee use this incident form. Every employee use this incident form to create the incident to the respective admins. Suppose this in your personal developer instance, when you open the incident form, you don't see these icons. These icons I created it as a developer.
Okay.
So that every employee will be able to see these icons. Okay. So here, in case if you want to create a new field on the form according to the client requirement, so that you can create a new field on this form so that every employee can see that field on the form whenever you created it.
Okay.
Okay. So you will have a clear idea. See, we are not, we as a ServiceNow developer role will not be creating the incident records guys. We are responsible persons to design this incident form.
So my doubt was, for example, our client needs, for example, this is incident thing we are creating. So they'll be giving us some details about the incident record which we need to be creating. So every time we'll be changing this like number, caller, category according to their thing, right? According to the story, or we'll be creating, developing everything, or we'll be using the same thing and doing any extra stuff.
See, Rahul will be modifying the forms as per the client requirements. Okay, we'll be modifying the forms as per the client requirements. Okay. In case client has asked you to create a button here, we have to create that button as per the client requirement so that everybody will be able to see that button. Okay. So you are still in confused mode that client will not ask you to create the incidents. Client will ask you to make the changes on the form so that the changes will be applied to every
User.
so the changes will be applied to this form so that every employee can see those changes on the form. Okay. So it
Yes.
is simple, guys. Don't get confused. Here, as a ServiceNow developer, we will design this form as per the client requirement. So if you see this incident form, here we are able to see the incident form like this, right? When you take a look at the company ServiceNow instance, in the company instance, ServiceNow instance, you might see some extra fields on this form. Those fields we have to create it as a ServiceNow developer. Okay. So Rahul, don't get confused. You will be slowly be able to understand. You are trying to understand. Beyond that, whatever I explained, you will slowly be able to digest it. Okay.
Yes, Uday. Like actually, the thing was like every time we'll be changing this accordingly, right? That was I was trying to ask, because every story, for example, this sprint will be getting different stories, like to add a button near the channel or
You
state.
will be getting different requirements.
Yeah, so that after the users use it, we'll be stopping it and we'll be using different in the next sprints and everything. Like they want to remove next in the next sprint, they want to remove that button. We'll be getting
You're
these
getting
kind
a
of
number of
yeah,
requirements from the client, Rahul. Okay.
yeah.
Updates it, right?
That will be discussing something. Okay. Any other questions, guys?
Here we will be having the incident form before only, or we need to create the complete incident form according to the client requirement.
See, this incident form is given by ServiceNow directly. Okay.
Okay.
This incident form is given by ServiceNow directly. Okay. So in this form, if client may need some changes, we have to modify it. This form is already given by ServiceNow. And if any changes required, we'll modify it here.
Very much.
That you will be able to understand, when I explain about table creation, form design, form layout, form builder. Okay, it is too early to understand everything, guys. Okay. The problem is that, let me be frank, guys. You guys are actually asking the questions which are actually technical, which I will be covering in coming session. When actually the technical topics has come, people not ask the questions. That is the problem. Here, at this moment, you guys will ask the questions. Actually, when the technical topics has come, you guys will not ask the question. I've seen almost 90 batches from last 6 years. Whatever the topics that I cover, that you guys are asking me to explain today itself. Okay, slowly I'll explain. You will get a clear idea about it. Just practice whatever I explain. Getting my point. Any other questions for me, guys? Any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay. Murli, how is your learning going? Murli? Okay, that's fine, guys. We'll be connecting tomorrow. Okay. So until then, explore about incident management, guys. Incident management. I would request you to go through this session 3 to 4 times so that you will understand why do we use ServiceNow in the organization and all. Okay. Thank you, everyone.